Hi, we're at INTX in Chicago, deep in the Alticast cloud. And I have here with me John Carlucci, who is the president for North America and CTO of Alticast. Good to see you again, John.
Fred, pleasure as always.
Everybody's talking about the cloud now. We've got an industry that clearly has awakened to the need to make that move, so it's no longer just vendors like yourselves pitching the idea. It's actually a demand out there for this. And a whole lot of it has to do with, I guess, the virtualization of the set-top, the reduction of the footprint. A whole lot of it has to do with multi-screen and attaching to all the devices to have that consistent user experience. And then there's all those legacy set-tops that have to be served. So I understand that you guys have basically been in this a long time and refining it as you go, and with specific capabilities that might be unique to your set of tools and expertise. Give me a sense of what you're seeing that the market wants from a company like yours and how you're responding to that.
Sure, Fred. So what we're seeing is obviously lots and lots of challenges out there for the operator, and we were trying to bring the right set of tools to help them tackle those challenges, and the cloud is one of those tools. So what we do is we balance the capabilities of the cloud with our additional expertise on the device so that the operators can execute their business more effectively, more efficiently, and meet these increasing challenges. So when we approach the cloud, we do it with the cloud in mind, but also with the device in mind. And in so doing, we can bring the right technologies to addressing the demand on the operator. So specifically, we'll show how we can change the UI customized for a particular user at the click of a button.
The device piece of this, and let's start with the legacy set-tops. You're talking about delivering a compelling next generation UI navigation system to that set-top.
That's right.
And so how is that happening?
Yeah, the way that's happening is we're leveraging the cloud and its compute capability to originate the user experience. But then we use the local set-top box here to render that user experience. Additionally, recording, channel change, those functionalities, and gravity are all still occurring here on the device. So the device doesn't go away. The device is still a crucial part of the equation. But what we do is we use the cloud to do what it does well, and we use the device to do what it does well.
Yeah, and of course, in the world of RDK and all these new ideas for creating a very low footprint, low power device for the traditional set-top replacement, the industry's taking care of a whole lot of things that have to be dealt with at the device level, but not on the handhelds, not on the tablets, not on everything else. And so talk to me a little bit about how you're taking advantage of the devices or exploiting their capabilities to make it the most efficient way possible.
Well, when the operators used to deploy, they would just have to deploy to a single device. But now they have to deploy across smartphones, tablets, different operating systems, as well as their existing devices. So by using the cloud, that allows us to make that deployment cycle a lot shorter, because the amount of software that's changing in the device is extremely limited. Most of the software changes are occurring in the cloud, and in the cloud in a resource-rich environment, so that they can use a DevOps model to continually upgrade and improve that user experience. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is giving the subscriber as satisfying an experience as can be achieved, so that they can find the rich set of content that is out there and enjoy it on any device that they have in the home.
So from the cloud, are you reading the form factor of the device and therefore tailoring the UI to show up in a way that's compatible with that device?
Yeah, we're taking advantage of the form factor of the device so that it's customized for that target device. Additionally, we're targeting it for the specific user so that it reflects the user preferences. So they get a customized, personalized experience for their usage.
I think it would be really good to have a look at what you're talking about and how this actually renders on different devices. So why don't you show us?
Let's see the cloud in action. So here we have this UI being rendered from the cloud on this low-end set-top box. And as you can see, it's a rich graphic experience with a high level of animation because it's able to leverage the resources in the cloud and deliver the experience to this low-end device. Here we have rich graphics and animation that update very quickly using the cloud and client combination. But that's not all the cloud gives me. In addition to being able to create this user interface, it allows me to quickly change it. As you'll see here, I have an operations console that is presented to the operator. It can be tied into a broader management system. But with the simple command here, I can click this button and I'll change the user experience from being one that is family-oriented to being one that is kids-oriented with bright colors and friendly characters. As consumers look to enjoy their video content on many different devices, we can also apply this technology to the tablet. So in this case, at the touch of a button, I will also update the user experience on the tablet. So both the experience on the traditional set-top box as well as the tablet are being delivered from the cloud. And this significantly shortens the time it takes to get an expanded user experience and a rich user experience to the subscriber.
What you just showed us in one iteration or another is in deployment now commercially, right? In different parts of the world, different operators. One of those customers that you've been able to talk about publicly is the Vietnamese operator, Viettel. Tell us a little bit about how they're making use of what we just saw.
Sure. Viettel is a very important customer for us, and while it's nice to develop these technologies and these new ideas, it's really getting it out there in the field that's the most exciting part. So Viettel has taken our cloud service platform and brought it to their customers. So that allows them to continue to meet the needs of their subscribers and can continue to outmaneuver the competition as they look to deliver the best user experience they can. And they are continuing to use this service to reach many different devices at the same time to continue to update and renew that experience for the subscriber.
So they basically have a multi-screen service. Is that in the context of also having legacy set-tops out there?
Right. They have both the traditional legacy set-top box experience and a multi-screen experience, and that allows their consumers to get their content from various different devices, and it also allows them to reach their consumers with different lifestyles. Some will be preferred consuming the content on a tablet. Others will prefer the traditional television experience.
Does this also adjust to, and I don't know whether Viettel might be doing this, but where the UI is basically showing what that particular subscriber, household, whatever, has chosen, where there are multiple packages and that sort of thing?
It does allow Viettel to customize that experience, and that customization ranges from search and recommendations to the specifics of the settings that a particular user has in mind, and also it customizes the user experience so that an individual can choose between the kids experience you saw or a more mature family setting.
As you look at the demand worldwide and the trend line, do you find that it's still a hard sell in a lot of places to get the operators to have the confidence that this is going to work the way things have worked in their traditional ways, or is it now that most of them that you're dealing with understand it's just a matter of figuring out which vendor to go with?
It is a change, and with any change it takes time, it takes education. But I think the broader trend that folks are seeing in the cloud is making it easier for it to be embraced by our customers.
It helps to have some commercial iterations of it.
Yeah, when you see football halftime commercials around the cloud, it definitely can be ease the conversation starting about why you should deliver your video services that way.
Well, John, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing this transition go forward.
Thank you, Fred.
Good talking with you.